Hi everybody, it's RPG Grandma again, and we're continuing individual adventures information. So this is part 2, and we've moved on to unexpected encounters, time and movement, and encounter probability. Unexpected encounters, aka wandering monsters. Each day spent in the pursuit of adventure on Barsoom is likely to bring some unexpected encounter. Remaining aloft in a flyer, of course, negates chance of encounter unless men are present to fire at it. Or there's another flyer. The matrices which follow will serve to indicate what is likely to be encountered according to the type of stopping place at the end of the day. So we have time and movement. Both of these factors will depend on the maps devised by the referee. However, a man afoot can travel about 20 miles per day. A thoat-mounted adventurer, perhaps 50 miles per day. A typical flyer cruising at well over 100 miles per hour will pose some difficult problems for judges until his map making has covered the whole Martian planet, the whole globe. As a suggestion, spaces of approximately 20 scale miles across will be most likely to allow relative ease in handling adventures. Encounter probability. So they've got 6 regions: marsh, jungle, cold region, hills, woods, and uplands, Dead Sea Bottom, and deserted city. They're using a 1d6 to roll, and on a 1 through 3, you encounter something in a marsh. On a 1 through 3, you encounter something in the jungle. 1 through 2, cold region, you encounter something. Roll a 1 or a 2 in the hills or woods or uplands, you encounter something. Roll a 1 through 3 on the Dead Sea Bottom, you encounter something. And roll a 1 through 4 in deserted city, you encounter something. So obviously deserted ruins are the most likely place you might encounter something unpleasant, okay? Then you roll a 1d6, and then the chart tells you what you encounter. So marshes have banths, darsines, apes, redmen, greenmen, and unusual. Jungle has banths, sith, darsine, apes, redmen, and greenmen. Cold regions have the apt, the orluk, white men, yellow men, red men, black men. Hills, woods, or uplands has banth, apes, calots, redmen, greenmen, unusual. Dead Sea Bottom has banth, calots, thoats, zitidars, greenmen. Deserted City has banth, apes, greenmen, unusual, and unusual. Unusual, referee must determine what weird creature appears. All right, so then next thing is, if an encounter occurs, the chances of mutual sighting vary. So we have mounted or afoot, all right, is the numbers of adventurers. So 1, the party is unseen, 1 to 4. Mutual sighting on a 5. Party is ambushed, 6. 2 to 4 adventurers. Party is unseen on a 1 to 3. 4 to 5, mutual sighting. Party is ambushed on the 6. 5 to 9 adventurers. Party is unseen on a roll of 1 to 2. Mutual sighting, 3 to 4. Party is ambushed on a 5 or 6. 10 or more party adventurers. Party is unseen on a 1. Mutual sighting, 2 to 3. and party is ambushed on a 4 through 6. Now, you should treat 1 to 5 man flyers as a party size of 5 to 9, and other flyers as a party size of 10 plus. All right. If some type of men are encountered, there will be a chance that there will be other interesting things connected with their appearance. So then you roll another 1d6. And human type men, party is afoot on a 1. On a 2, party is thoat mounted. On a 3, the party is with a flyer. On a 4, the party is with a flyer. On a 5, a party is with a flyer and they have a prisoner. 6, party with flyer and 1 to 2 male prisoners. Green men, if green men are encountered, on a roll of 1, scouts for a small horde. A roll of 2, scouts for a larger horde. Roll of 3, nothing unusual. Roll of 4, nothing unusual. Roll of 5, party has 1 to 3 male prisoners. Roll of 6, party has a noble woman, 1 to 4, or a princess, 5 to 6 as prisoner. So that gives you an idea of like your basic encounters. Now, obviously, you can create more encounter charts, but this gives you an idea of what lives in what areas out of the monsters that are already in the book, out of the creatures. And it's not everything, though. And it also gives you some ideas about what might be going on if you encounter men out in the wilderness, or at least something with them, whether they're green men or human type men. I will definitely, I should just show them to you now because we've got time. So let me well, no, I'll do it where I can take a picture and so it's easy to read, hopefully. So what you're already seeing here is we've got the beginnings of your going out and adventuring outside and things that are going on with that. But that's not the only kind of adventures you can have. You can have adventures in the pit, the pits. It's not readily possible to explain fully herein the method of preparation of labyrinth maps by the referee in order for players to adventure in the pits which form the mazes beneath each Barsoomian city, old and new. It is suggested that if the participants find such play desirable, they have their referee thoroughly reread all 11 of the Mars series by Edgar Rice Burroughs, and then pick up a copy of Dungeons & Dragons, Rules for Fantastic Medieval Wargame Campaigns, also available from Tactical Studies Rules. There you go. Shameless plug. But they do have information about how to make dungeons, and this is what they're talking about. The concept of going and exploring mega dungeons is these pits underneath these Barsoomian cities. They go for miles, they go down, they go out, and there's lots of reasons for that, including the city being built upon city, the need to mine for resources, the need to smuggle things in and out. There's lots of things going on down in those dungeons and the pits, and even get rid of people, So we'll have to take a closer look at all that as we get going. Next episode, we'll talk about the Barsoomian Code, animals versus animals, why that's a thing, assassins, stuff like that. That's what's in the future. Anyway, have a great day. Bye.